on how to register a client, we ended up on this page. Now I'm continuing to finish this page on how to print registration card and also to enter the fee information. Now this is cha usiku. After registration, once you click start OPD or CTC or start any visit in the facility, that you will end up on this page. Now this page gives you more advantage to print a registration card. For example, if you click directly on this part, print registration card, the system will generate a registration card which you are supposed to have a hard copy, to print a hard copy and handle it to a client, so that next time if he comes with it for easy identification. Because this is a patient card, you can see Manyara region, Manyara, Tanzania, dated on that time, and etc. as you can read. So you can click print if you have a printer, and then there you go. Or you can print a barcode. If your facility have a barcode scanner, you can print a barcode where the system can generate a card for you, and then you can give it to the patient. So that's it. And also we have a patient identifier. This is a patient ID of a patient, of our particular patient. Also we have a name of our patient, and we have a fee information. So with our client, previously we say start OPD, so automatically we are supposed to start OPD visit, but I will explain vertical program and other issues that will be arising. So for example, if it was a vertical program, if you click, you get another line beneath, if it's a CTC client, or if it's a MAT client, or if it's a RCH client, or if it's a TB client. This the payment category usually appear in every category, so we are going to talk it later on. Or if because I previously chose OPD, so I'll click OPD. If you click OPD, you will get a different line, OPD services, which means we have a general OPD, we have a diagnostics services, and we have specialized clinic. So if you click specialized clinic, all the specialties at your facility will populate, and then we select which specialty you like. But for our case, you will go just to general OPD, as you can see. Now you will choose if it's a general OPD, you will choose if it's a cash or it's insurance. Now my facility recognizes these populated insurances, as you can see, from NHIF, ICHF, NSSF, Jubilee, AAR, Kibo, Strategies, na CHIF. That's how we show. But for our system, AfyaCare communicates with NHIF system. So if for example the patient is NHIF, if I click NHIF, I will be forced to enter the NHIF ID. Now, and if I enter the NHIF ID and I have a proper I have an NHIF number, and I insert it to beneath here insurance ID, and then I click validate, the system will communicate with NHIF system, and then will validate the NHIF and will give me the information. For example, if I click now, you see the system is loading, meaning that it's sending information, and then it will bring the feedback. Now you can see that the name, there is no name because it's not a valid ID. Card number, the numbers that I randomly entered. Authorization, no authorization. Gender, there is no gender. Authorization status, rejected. Remarks, the card number entered is invalid. Please check again if your beneficiary should visit the nearby NHIF office for verification. So stuff like that. Then if it's genuine, I will get a okay message, and all the information will be clear. This is not genuine, it was just for demonstration, so I will say okay. So for sake of this tutorial, I will choose cash. If you choose cash, the system will request you to enter the track scheme, if it's a referral or it's self-referral. This referral at this facility I'm using to demonstrate, there is a price different for referral and a different price for self-referral. This is the registration price, so I will click self-referral. Also, you can see on our right side we have a notepad, and also a notepad for us to write some comments. If you click, you will see the note for us to enter more information, if there is any information that's supposed to be written. And then the registrar can write something. Can write something. anything related to health. And see, once there is something written, it will change color to kind of yellowish. And also, if I want to look previous visit, if the patient only came on the OPD or vertical program, if you click, the system will give you a brief on the previous visit, that this patient came to OPD or RCH, but the patient didn't come, so we don't have any information. If I will do more exercise, and then I will demonstrate to you on how it populates, and then I'll say, okay, that's how it works. Also, we have, you can see we have on the right side, we have we have a button headed latest. This will show you the latest visit. If a patient comes to our facility regularly, there will be a latest status or payment status for this registrar to view. So the registrar will know that this patient is attending, but maybe he was on HIF, but now he's paying cash or wherever, or he came for a PD or he came for CTC. The one who is registering will be able to view this information. Now, another issue is if a client is visiting a specialized clinic or CTC, vertical program, any kind of vertical program, once he finishes his activity, treatment activity or any activity that brought him to the hospital, the registrar is supposed to enter into the system and close the visit, because that patient has finished his task at the facility. But if the patient came to the hospital, but because of other stuff like OPD, whereby we pay the consultation fee and registration fee, and it lasts for a certain defined time. For example, most of the facility, they use consultation lasts for 5 working days or 7 working days. Then there is no need of a registrar going back to close the visit, because once those days winds up, once those days expires, the system will close the system will close the visit automatically. So that's why it is here. For vertical program, you will come manually to close the visit once the patient finishes rotation on the hospital. But once I'm satisfied with the information that I've entered, now I will click save. And once I click save, automatically the patient will appear to the cashier for payment, or to the doctor if the client is using insurance, he will appear directly to the doctor. But for cash, he's supposed to go to pay first, and then once he clears his payment, he will appear to doctor. And also there is a vital nurse, the nurse who takes vital. There is no payment. Once I click save, the patient will appear to vital nurse and to cashier. Thank you very much. Now, after saving, the system took me back to register a new client. Because of confidentiality, the registrar can't view any information related to my client. Any information, the registrar can't view it. You will just view the name, you will view the age, sex, etc., minimum information. Thank you. Have a good